Jen has always known what she's wanted, and she's not the type to settle for any reason, and that's where Josue comes in. Josue is the yin to her yang. He is the Diet Coke to her every meal. He is the tequila to her margarita, and the butter to her bagels. But in all honesty, I have so much love for the two of you. You guys truly do bring out the best in each other. I love you both so much as separate people, but even more together.
Don't get up. Lost me.
Oh shit. Woo!
I forget.
Who needs another mimosa?
I wasn't listening.
First off, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. This is amazing. This day wouldn't be the same without all of you here celebrating the bride and the groom, Jen and Josue. I'm so excited for this adventure you guys are about to embark on. Nothing makes me happier that you guys found each other. So I'm going to start this, and I'm going to be honest. This speech has taken me a very long time to write. It's not because it's not important to me. Oh, Jesus. Or because I am a huge procrastinator, but it's because it's so important to me that it's hard to find the words to describe how happy and over the moon I am that Jen and Josue have found love in each other. It's the type of love that I'm envious of. It's everlasting and overwhelming.
My name's Rick. I'm Jen's older brother and one of Josue's best friends. For those of you that don't know, Josue moved from El Salvador to California, LA, and then eventually from LA back to Cleveland, which is eventually where he met Jennifer.
When we were younger, there was one time in particular that I remember. Jen and I were taking our daily walk from our house to mine, talking about how one day our kids will grow up just like we did. And my response was pretty obvious. I said, Jen, we aren't going to be friends when we get older. Because honestly, people grow up and they move on. But at that point in time, I didn't understand the magnitude of our friendship, but here we are today.
Since that moment, they became a dynamic duo. For the last 7 to 8 years, I really don't remember a time where Josue wasn't involved in Jennifer's life. From nights out to watching football to attempting to learn something about soccer, I've formed a special relationship with Josue, and it's given me a front row seat to watching their relationship prosper over the years. It's become easy to see how their relationship is being celebrated and culminated into today's special celebration. She's an incredible partner and friend of my little sister, and will be an incredible member to our family.
Don't get up. Love, please. Elegant. Safe place for me to leave.
You doing okay over here? Yep. Good. Oh, no, sit. You doing okay? Yeah, sit down. Okay. I think they want to get married. They're ready to move. I asked if they were okay. They said yes. I said, oh, good.
We were ready.
You were ready? Yeah, I know. Give me 5 minutes, okay? So today, who's the person, Jennifer, who can hurt you the most from today forward?
My husband.
Your husband. And Josue, who's the person who can hurt you the most?
My wife.
Good. Yeah, because you open yourselves up terribly in vulnerable ways to each other, right? And so it's really, really important for you to have in your marriage tool bag the gifts that Jesus talked about in the Beatitudes there in Matthew's Gospel. That you be meek and humble, peaceable, gentle, kind. Not powerful, not the one on top, not the most important, not the most beautiful or handsome, not the richest, but that you imitate the virtues that Jesus demonstrates by his own way of living and loving. And so it's important for you to be able to say to each other when you've hurt the other, I'm sorry. Would you please forgive me? And it's so important that you be ready to say, I love you and I forgive you. If you're able to say those two things as often as necessary, Any injuries that you suffer will only serve to bring you closer together, right? And hopefully, as much as we heap blessing upon you today, I hope this is the day of your marriage that you love each other the least, right? Because ideally, if your love deepens and grows over the course of decades, it'll become more Christ-like, because you'll want to give much in the same way that your parents have given to you, the way that they want to give to grandkids, the way that we care for one another. So it's really important as you embark upon this new journey in your life that you really do daily turn to Christ and ask Him for the strength to love like He wants you to love.
I, Josue, take you, Jennifer,
I, Jennifer, take you, Josue,
to be my wife,
to be my husband. I promise to be faithful to you
in good times and bad times,
in sickness and in health,
to love you and honor you
all the days of my life.
all days of my life.
It is my joy to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Mikowski Alvarez. Congratulations.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for our family and friends for showing up tonight and thinking of all the various events and weddings, and you got to sit there and wonder where the time went. And that's what I'd like to know, is where did the time go? It was 8 years ago. Jen was in the hospital. She was involved in the car accident. My brother was there. He said to me, Rick, there's a guy there hanging around. I think he's even sleeping in the car. He didn't leave the parking garage. Well, it turned out, here we are 8 years later, and here we are getting married. I realized when Jose asked me to have Jen's hand in marriage, I felt I could see this. I could really see this. And in time, about a month later, I started thinking about it, and I realized I'm losing my little girl. I started feeling a little sad about it. And I was at Tara's house, and there was a little birthday party, and I'm sitting there, I'm watching Ricky and Tara and her family, and Melissa and her family, and I realized I'm not losing a little girl, I'm gaining a family here.
Gracias a las familiares y los padres de Jennifer, amigos y todos acá presentes, les agradezco por estar acompañándonos en este gran, hermoso evento como la boda de Jennifer y Josue. Gracias. También aquí, tenemos de todos lados, ¿verdad? Han venido de Carolina, de Los Ángeles, de New York, de muchos lugares, muchas amistades que con cariño están acompañándonos. Yo le agradezco a Dios por todo eso y porque es bonito. Son bonitas las bodas, ya veo. Gracias. Felicidades a los novios.
Thank you so much for everybody for coming and celebrating me and Josue and supporting us. It really means the world to us. So I appreciate everybody being here. Enjoy and let's have fun.
I go a little crazy sometimes. Can you believe it? Yeah, I swear I'm fine, that I'm alright, but I'm barely breathing. Thought I could find my way back home, but I get lost alone. But when I'm with you, I'm no longer wondering. And when I'm with you, I swear I breathe. And when I'm with you, I know who I am and who I wanna be. I'm not trying to be dramatic, no. When I'm with you, I can finally breathe. When